Hello, my Libras, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie, and I am still Debbie. Anyway, we're reading for April 28th through May 5th, which is a full moon. So, remember, release, relinquish, and request. I have an overview video ready to let go, and also I remind you that these are general readings that may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I forgot to pull out my full moon for Scorpio, which this is all about. And full moon in Scorpio, I should say, it's time to release negativity. So we're going to hold on to that. We're going to just say, yes, it is. Again, release, relinquish, and request. So let's see what else we might have for our Libras. A lot of water energy around that full moon. So we will see what we will see. Anyway, let's go on. What else do we have? Holy Spirit, what do you have for our Libras? Amy, thank you so much. The ladies of, I was not in the shop for a while, and they gave me your beautiful artwork. I think it was, what was it? Beautiful artwork. Today is what, Monday? So like Friday. So they said, oh, this came for you. It is beautiful. I just want to get it framed, and then I'm going to hang it in my booth. So thank you so much. Very intuitive, inspirational artwork. Amy sent that to me. So thank you, Amy, so much. I appreciate you, and Missy too. Anyway, let's go on and see. Higher power, Holy Spirit, what do we have? What else do you want to say? What is there for our wonderful, wonderful Libras? Here we go. One. Put that up there. 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards. 2 of them face down. I mean, they're all face down. 2 of them reverse. So strong message with these 2. Let's see what we've got. First card is the 9 of Earth. This came up in somebody else's card. I think it was well, it would have been one of the Earth ones, so I think this might have been a Virgo energy. But 9 of, I think it was that one. So if you cross-watch and see cards that pop up in more than one reading, there's a lot of validation that comes through and from that validation. So the 9 of Earth, 9 has, let's wrap it up. You've got everything you need. I'm giving you all your pieces. What else do you want? No, it's up to you to put it together. Sometimes we have the instructions, sometimes we don't. This is Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus. We're in Taurus season right now, and Virgo. Taurus is the one right now that has the strength, has Uranus in it and Mercury, and so there is a lot of this Taurus. So it's a good energy right now. Tangible, money, job, career. So the 9 of Earth is one of these things where, and this is, I love this analogy. So the 9, and that's why I say that all the time. The 9 of Cups, the 9 of Water, is the wish card. You give a wish, you make a wish, you blow out the candles, you look at the stars, and the wish, the 9 of Cups is the wish comes true. The 9 of Earth brings it into the reality of life. Okay, it brings it into the physicality. It's no longer just a a thought. It's an actuality, and that's when I love the 9 of Earth, because that's what it's saying to you. So a lot of the things that you've been working towards, a lot of things that you have been striving, and you've just been asking God, Source, whoever it is, will I ever? Oh, I wish, will I ever? There's going to be some completion. There's going to be some sight being given to you of this coming to fruition. I know that's a lot of things to say, but the 9 of Earth for you right now is bringing out a lot of that energy. So there is this wonderful energy here for you. It might, I know that we're in weird times as it is, and we continue. But always have faith, always believe, because the 9 of Earth makes it real and brings it down to earth. Enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. If that's something that you're thinking about, now I know, Mercury's in retrograde right now, but I also know Mercury in retrograde and Libras, for some, they just, in my mind, in my vibes, they just click. They're always clicking. So it could be a good time, you know, but if you do, make sure you get your make sure you do all of the legalities, okay? Get yourself a lawyer or somebody who knows the paperwork. Okay, next card, reversed. The Knight of Water. So the Knight's underlying energy is fire. So it is our Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Jupiter is still in Aries until it transitions to Taurus. But that's later on in the month. So this is the time to get ready and go after what you want. Again, we have the water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional. This moon on the 5th has all of the water energies and everything that's in it playing right now. So it's a very strong, you know, it's a very strong spiritual type of energy. All the water signs do have a connection with, you know, with the moon. So it's very strong. The Scorpio moon is an extremely strong transformational moon for you. Now, there's also some type of an eclipse. I'm sorry, it's a solar, lunar, I can't really remember. We are in eclipse energy, eclipse season, so that makes it that makes it even stronger. So put it out there, my Libras. You really need to believe, and you really need to just say, this is the time. So the Knights are directional. We know that. They go after what it is that they need. They go in the direction that they are set upon. So really put them towards this. So this could be a very, you know, there's a lot of Knight of Water does have a lot of romantic energy. I look at the Knight of Water as going after what it is you have been wanting in your heart. And you know, what you've been wanting in your heart, making it real and going after what you want in your heart. So we have emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, and contemplative. Falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. So sometimes you do have to rein it in a little bit, my Libras, but this is really, you know, things happening now. Things are happening. Next card, reversed. The Two of Air. Okay, so now we have a little bit of a hitch. The 2 is, so we have a 9-2-2-9. 2 is choices, decisions, coming together. It's also crossroads. Which path do I go? Air is your energy. Aquarius and Gemini. Now, Aquarius has Pluto. Gemini has Venus. So there is things happening in both of those. There's revolutionary new ideas. Venus in Gemini is about relationships, thinking things through with those relationships. So this is, again, thinking things through, making some plans, hearing some news. But the 2 of Air is this conflicting energy. So it might be that it's kind of like, this is what I want, this is where I'm going, but can I do this? You know, this is doubt. This could have a lot of self-doubt. This could have a lot of, you know, and again, I never tell you to quit a job. Mercury retrograde is always funny with jobs that way. You know, I'd start a job in Mercury retrograde, and a couple of weeks after it went direct, well, it was still in the shadow. I would lose the job. So I'm not saying you should do, but it always came out, actually, whenever that happened, it always came out I came out in a better place than when I went in. But the 2 of Air is, you know, has a little bit of, like, do I, don't I, do I, don't I, do I, don't I. Pray on it, meditate on it, you know, think about it. If you can't make the decision right now, then, you know, then wait until you can make the decision, okay? There's all this lovely, lovely energy, and, you know, and this 9 of Earth is kind of like whichever way you decide, it does work out all good for you, or all right for you. But that 2 of I is just kind of, should I, do I? You know what the answer really is, my Libras, with this. You know what you want to do. You know what you should do. It's just sometimes people get in the way, and my Libras, you know, you don't want to hurt their feelings. Okay, so it is up to you where and what you want to do with this. But there's a little bit of that, do I, don't I, do I, don't I, do I, don't I. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. That's an interesting one, pretending there is no problem. Okay, so whatever you do, whatever this, will you be resentful? Will you be resentful whichever direction you take. So whatever you're going to do, think about it. Okay, if I do this a month, 2 months, 5 months, 5 years down the road, how am I going to feel? Okay, if it works out or if it doesn't. Or if I don't, same question. So kind of think through a little bit, my Libras. Kind of look down and see, how am I going to feel? You know yourself. You know yourself. How am I going to feel if I do or if I don't? Okay, let's go to John Holland, Higher Power. Can you clarify? Can you give a little help for our Libras? Because this is kind of a, there's lovely energies around them, but then there's this sense of, do I, don't I? What? Okay. That one just kind of traveled down my arm. Well, this is a lovely energy. This is a major arcana. This is the sun. So you have a 9, 2, 1, 9. We know what the 9 is. We know 1 is a new beginning. Add 1 and 9 together becomes a 10, transition. 1 plus 0, 0 God source energy becomes that 1 again. So a new beginning, new start. Light, this is the sun energy. So there is a lot of fire energy. There's a lot of Leo energy here too. So I would think that maybe whatever you're planning with this, maybe it might come to fruition after the, what is it, the 22nd, 23rd of July. And then, you know, so maybe you're going to be doing something in that end of July, beginning to mid-August. But this is the light. This is seeing the light. This is the sun. And what I like about the sun energy, the sun major arcana, is that the sun on my other cards will always say it's a good outcome. It's a good outcome. Whatever you decide, you will decide the right way. Okay? So let's go on to the angels and fairies, inspirational wisdom of angels and fairies. Let's see what we got here. See what we have here for our Libras. What do you have for our Libras? Libra, Libra, Libra. Let's see. Libra, Libra, Libra. Here we are. My Libras. Inspirational wisdom. Guardian angel of winter. Now we have seen her before. Ooh, scratch, itchy nose. Here we are. Your time is often taken up with, well, this is true about Libras. Your time is often taken up with problems that belong to others. Use your wisdom and the angelic energy to prioritize your own needs. Does that make sense to you? I know a lot of Libras that that makes sense to me about. Okay, crystal or energy for my Libras. What would be good for our Libras here? What would be good for our Libras? Here we are. Here we are. Let's see, one more time. Okay, and then we'll go to the Moonology cards. Okay, reversed. Sapphire. Sapphires are good. Channeled wisdom. Psychic ability. Self-expression. Destiny. Interesting, too. All right, let's go on. Moonology cards. What would be good? What do you want to say? It's time to release negative energy. Time to release negative energy with this full moon in Scorpio. What else is there for our Libras with this full moon? Like I said, it's a very pressurized moon. This. Okay, you want that one? Sure. Woo! Full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches. What is that all about, my Libras? You're going to have to let me know when that one is about. Fiery climax, something very passionate. Remember, Jupiter does transition at the end or towards the end of May into Taurus. So maybe it's, you know, so we want to use that. You know, we have the sun also, so we want to use that Jupiter really for a lot of good energy. Okay. Let me know. Let me know what that one's about. Okay, my Libras, please take that moment to help me out, help keep me on air by going to the like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. If you're watching me on Rumble, then please also Rumble me. As always, though, this is the important part, my Libras. Always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.